Hey there. It's that time of the week where if you follow us, you know we do Georgia football prediction contest in the fall. And obviously, if they do well, a little bit into the new year. So we're a little late getting this one out this week. That one's my bad. It's my fault. And I'll explain a little later. But if you're interested in our contest we have with our clients and friends, we also give updates on Athens Area Real Estate. We do videos for our new property listings. So if any of those things interest you, be sure to click subscribe to our YouTube channel in the bottom right corner. Otherwise, let's get started talking about this game, which obviously 51-13. Lots of fun for Georgia fans, not so fun for Kentucky fans. I had our oldest had some Kentucky people stay at our house this weekend, and they were certainly nice, but it did not go their way this weekend. And I know how that feels to go on a road trip and kind of have your team take it in the teeth. But Saturday started off a little weird for me. I got up early to get the tailgate going a little before 7 o'clock. Could not find my wallet. Had to take my wife's debit card to buy the ice, get half of the tailgate set up. I go back home and I'm starting to have some back pain. And long and short, didn't know if I was going to make it that day. I wound up having to leave early and go home. So I set up a tailgate with everybody and didn't even get to enjoy it. But I did enjoy watching that game from home. I think it was a surprise to everybody to see the offense finally come out and click. Defense, I have to say I was a negative Nelly in the beginning. I was really worried about the running game. And I think I texted to some friends that they're going to run it down our throat all night. And that was on their first possession. And they certainly did not do that. I think he went for 59 rushing yards, maybe a total of 95, something like that. I know the stats are below here. I just put this in the background, but, really lots of fun for Georgia fans. Big weekend in town. And we had a lot of predictions. We had more predictions for this contest than we've had any of the other ones. We had well over probably around 100 people predict. So the trick is because the way Georgia's been playing, everybody, or most people, I should say, predicted a very close game. I saw a lot of 28-24, 31-21, 27-24, a lot of stuff like that. That vetted a lot of people out, including myself. I think I said 28, 20, 26, something like that, something close. And so I'm out anyway. But there are some people I'm going to kind of go through and tell you who won and note the people that had good predictions but may not have won, and then let you know the winner. Then, of course, we are going to have a prediction contest for the Vandy game. First of all, Rodney England, Fireball Rodney, as they used to call him, he's been playing in our contest for a while. He had 35-21. We also had, Alan Kennedy, local lender. He's been playing in this for a while, 31-17. And, that was one of our better ones. Let's see here. We also had Brad Lastinger, 41-23. Valdosta guy that lives here in Athens. Will Beasley, who's won many times before. He had a good one but wasn't the winner, 37-13. And now we get down to the people that were pretty close. Thomas Kaysen from St. Simon's Island also won once before. He had 38-10. And then we also want to mention Matt Adams, who Matt is a Georgia Southern, not a Georgia Southern guy, but so much is in Statesboro. Came to know us through one of our 5Market agents and has a daughter here in school. And so he's now participating, first time ever. He actually texted me during the game and said, feeling pretty good about my prediction. 38-13. And Matt, that was really good. Before I got in this time, I thought you were the winner, but there are some other good ones, and we're going to go there. First time I can remember, but Lewis Medina picked 42-10, and I don't think Lewis has participated in this before. Lewis is someone I knew in college that lives in the Atlanta area. 42-10, which was really good. And Lewis, as good as that was, somebody did cut you, and that was 49-21 by Veronica Maxey, who I think may have won before. I know Veronica's been participating in this for a couple years now. Recognize her email for sure. 49-21. She only had a 10-point differential. Lewis Medina, 42-10, 11 points, but keep playing. Lewis is an old friend that we get all these kids. We don't see each other. We just text. But glad to see his name pop up in our prediction contest. Veronica, congrats to you. We'll work on getting you and John y'all's awards or gift cards from the last 2 weeks. 4 minutes now. Vandy game. You can send in your prediction. We'll get it to you next week. A few quick thoughts on the Vandy game because I know I tend to ramble on, and these things are really just a stream of conscious or whatever. But obviously Georgia's supposed to beat the doors off of Vanderbilt. That's supposed to be what's happened. But when you're thinking about your score, think about some things that are odd. It's going to be 11 o'clock over there. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're not playing. Vanderbilt's stadium is under construction. So they're playing with a reduced crowd or in a different location. It's going to be a very odd morning Saturday for our Georgia Bulldogs. And does that impact the way they play at all? Everybody you play, be it Vanderbilt, be it Alabama, they're going to play the number one team in the country very hard. They're going to bring something. So, and if you're thinking it's 65 to nothing, maybe you're right, but you might want to bring down that expectation because Saturday morning in Nashville could start off a little odd. Be sure to send us your prediction. You can send it to info at 5M Realty, post it in comments on social media. You can click if you find it on our website. That's really the best way that we know we get it. If I missed anybody on social media, because we have people that are sending it in through the website or sending in info and then posting on social media. And sometimes one of our agents might share it and then he posts on that agent's share and we don't see it. So if you think you won, email info at 5M Realty. And we're not going to do Veronica wrong, but if you did actually beat her, then we will get you another gift card. Thank you for staying with me for 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Have a great week and go Dawgs and beat Vandy. And be sure to send in your prediction for this week's contest.